YouTube offering. This is going to be a relatively short lunar practice, or practice to calm your nervous system, help you to feel more grounded in your body, to bring you back to yourself, to help to slow the spin of the mind. And that's what yoga is about initially. Initially, yoga is about moving and connecting with the body, using the breath to come into the body, to slow down the spin of the mind and to help you feel more connected with yourself. And as we progress in yoga, we can become advanced in postures, we can master postures, but ideally, and the main purpose is to master our energy and then calm the mind enough so that we can really learn to go within and be with our soul. And when we're with our soul, we begin to awaken, we begin to tune into the unique gifts that we've been given. And it's really difficult to tune into who we are and what our purpose is if the mind is busy with everything else that we've learned through the course of our lives, with the little things and the big things that are imprinted upon us. So when we come onto the yoga mat, it is an opportunity for us to slow everything down, meet ourselves, put our body under some physical challenge, and try and remain calm when we're under that physical challenge that we've chosen. And if we can ground into our body and use our breath to stay connected, to calm the mind, remain calm, then we can begin to transcend the challenge on the yoga mat. That means that in life, when challenges happen, we're able to guide ourselves more gracefully through those with calm. That being said, our nervous system works on our behalf when there are challenging events, but quite often we don't come back to a state of calm and we remain in a fight or flight state. So in this practice, we're going to be really learning to reconnect with the body. We're going to use an abdominal breath to calm the nervous system. So we're going to calm the nervous system, connect with our physical body, and just really come back to ourselves. There will be a short shavasana at the end. We'll then come up to sitting, practice some breath work and a kriya or an action that guides us into meditation. So I hope you enjoy. And we're going to start lying down on our tummy. So coming to lie on your front, lying down, you're going to stack your arms one on top of the other like this to make a little shelf for your forehead. So rest your forehead on the top forearm and allow yourself to settle. So experience the front of your body in connection to the mat or the ground where you are. And take a sighing breath, a deep breath in. And sigh out. With the front body connected to the earth, the back body gives us a sense of protection. So we can begin to now focus a little bit more on our breath. So beginning to focus your breath down towards your abdomen. And as you do this, they'll push the diaphragm downwards and the belly will expand out. So you're going to feel your belly button and your lower abdomen press into the ground. And as you exhale, there'll be a sense of sort of release forwards, a forward softening. Breathing down into your belly, receiving the breath in, and as you exhale, release. Because of the resistance of the floor against your tummy, you're going to feel the breath in the low back as well, in the back of the pelvis, in the lower areas of the spine. So tuning in and observing the sensation created by this abdominal breathing. If you can, breathe in and out through your nose. And make the breath as smooth and calm as possible. So even out any jaggedness to the breath on the in or the exhale. Where possible, breathe in and out through your nose. This is going to remove any pathogens from the breath that you're breathing in. Regulate the temperature of your breath so it's better for the lungs to receive. It gives you more control and is more energetically stimulating. So, breathing in and out through the nose, better for the body in general. So, deep, smooth breaths into the belly to come into yourself. Follow it in, follow it out. Feel the connectivity with the floor through the front of your body. If you feel you need to have your head turned to one side, that's completely fine. Listening into what feels the best for you. When we breathe abdominally, we push the diaphragm down. We tell our nervous system that we're safe. And as we move through this practice today, we're going to be working with this abdominal breathing. And we're going to be building up the exhale. So we're going to be slowing the exhale down and adding a pause as well at the bottom of the exhale. So we're really moving into a rhythm of breath that is ultimately really beneficial to the nervous system. So from here, you're going to gently tuck your hands underneath your shoulders. Feel the palms of the hands on the mat, press into the palms of the hands, and just gently draw up into a tabletop position. Hands directly under the shoulders, spread the fingers wide, the knees are under the hips, the spine is long, and the face is just looking at the floor. Breathe into your belly, just like you were doing lying down. And as you exhale, drop the tailbone to your heels, bring the forehead to the ground. As you breathe in, rise back up to your tabletop. It really doesn't matter if you can't get your tailbone all the way to your heels. Just exhaling, drop the tailbone towards the heels, forehead towards the ground. And as you inhale, you come up, make space for the breath, breathe into the belly. So nice and slowly, just gently moving in and out of table and child's pose. Observing the breath flowing in and out. On your next breath in, coming up to your table, slightly changing on the next exhale, we're going to tuck the toes, extend the tailbone to the sky, lengthen through the arms and the spine, keeping a soft bend in the knees, coming into the soft down dog. As you inhale, drop the knees back to your table. And as you exhale, tailbone to the heels, drop the forehead to the ground, child's pose. Inhale into the abdomen, come to your tabletop, extending through the spine. As you exhale, tuck the toes, tailbone to the sky, lengthen through the spine and the arms. Inhale to drop the knees. And exhale to your child's pose. Just allowing the breath to guide you through the movement. So the breath remains in the abdomen and the inhale is always a tabletop, alternating between child's pose on the exhale, inhale table, and down dog on the next exhale. So you're creating a smooth, slow flow of movements, but the emphasis is on calm. Do not worry about whether you can get your heels down in the down dog. It's not about having straight legs. It's about that length through the spine and space for the breath. So move gently with your body. And then next time you come to your down dog, we're going to stay here for a little while. So move into your down dog. Rise up onto your tiptoes on an inhale and lower one heel, lower your right heel. Find a gentle stretch through the right hamstring. Inhale up onto the tiptoes, exhale, lower your left heel. And with slow abdominal breaths, just alternating through the heels, rising up onto the tiptoes and lowering the heel, one and then the next, just to bring a gentle bit of stretch to the hamstrings, especially if you haven't done anything with them today. So 2 or 3 times. And then when you've done both sides equally, rise up onto both toes. Lower the heels towards the ground on the exhale. Extend the tailbone to the sky. Lengthen through the spine. The ears are adjacent to your upper arms. and opening the chest towards your knees. So there's a length through the spine. If you can get your heels down but your back arches, bend the knees and lengthen. Draw the navel back towards the spine. And once in your down dog, beginning to breathe deeply into your belly. And exhaling nice and slowly. So beginning to lengthen your exhale. Find stability on the mats. The breath is going to see you through here. So the focus is on your breath. Your body is stable in the down dog. Breathe in deeply to your belly. And as you exhale, lengthen the exhale. So if you find counting helps you, you can breathe in for 4 and then breathe out for 5. And then the next breath, you breathe in for 4, you breathe out for 6. Continuing on until you're breathing in for 4 and then breathing out for 8. So you're beginning to slow your exhale down. And as your mind is focused on the slowing down of the exhale, you're going to notice that your body begins to feel more challenged. And this is where the challenge begins. You are stable in a physical posture. You're held and supported by the physical structure of your body and your muscles. You put yourself there deliberately. So using the breath to occupy and calm the mind and keep the body calm while the challenge builds. You're going to get to a point where you really want to stop. Settle the breath about in 4 and out 6. Just remain there for a couple more breaths, moving past the point where you really want to stop. And in doing this, we begin to transcend, we begin to shift energy that's stuck around the lower energy chakras of the body, the energy centers. So just breathing in deeply, exhaling slowly. Feeling the challenge, you might feel shaky, you might feel hot, you might really feel like, oh, I've had enough of this, and now the time has come to come out. So on your next inhale, rise up onto your tiptoes, walk your feet towards the center of the mat, bend the knees and allow the body to drop into a forward fold. Breathe your belly into your thighs. And exhale. When you're ready, bend the knees a bit deeper and very, very slowly roll up to standing. You've been upside down for a while. You could get lightheaded, so roll up to standing. Unravel yourself into a mountain pose. So just standing up, feet hip width apart. Have a sense of awareness of the legs, but don't lock them at the knees. Lift through the front of the body. Roll the shoulders up, back and down. The palms gently facing the front. A sense of elevation through the neck and the head. And just for a moment, just allow your body to breathe. Sense the soles of your feet on your mat. Notice the texture. Grounding through your feet. Being aware of the physical structure of your body and the effect of the posture and the breath, effect that has had on your body so far. So from here, I'm just going to angle myself so you can see a little better. From here, we're going to come into a dynamic chair and chair pose. So we're going to, again, build the exhale. We're going to inhale, lift the arms up to shoulder height, drop the shoulders. Breath is into the abdomen. And exhale down for 4. Reaching forwards at a diagonal, folding the arms down, touch the floor with your little fingers. On the inhale, lead with the thumbs, the biceps meet the ears, press into the feet and rise up. Exhale down for 5, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale to the belly for 4, 2, 3, 4. Exhaling down for 6, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhaling up for 4, 2, 3, 4. And then slowing it down further, you're going to exhale for 7, So it's like you press the slow motion button, the navel draws back, you breathe out slowly, and then you inhale nice and effectively into the abdomen. And the last one is for 8, so even slower, reaching forwards, drawing the navel back, really tuning in with the body. And then one more time to come up for 4. And then just to take a rest for a breath. We come into the static hold. So you're going to inhale for 4, up in arms into the sky. As you exhale, bend the knees over the toes, reach forward in a diagonal. So the hips, the shoulders, and the palms are in the same line. Gently tuck the tailbone under a little just to engage the core. Breathing into your belly. And exhaling for 6, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. In for 4, expanding. And out for 6. Contract the navel. Find the stability in your body and trust. You'll start to experience heat in the body. You'll start to experience a strong desire to come out of the posture. The mind is going to tell you to stop, but focus your mind with your breath. Trust that your body can hold you. It's not going to be forever. Breathe past the point where you want to stop by a couple of breath rotations. When you're ready, inhale up. Pause in your mountain. Observe. So initially there's going to be a sense of immense relief. And then you're going to tune into a sense of grounding, a sense of aliveness, really tuning into the effect of the posture and the breath on the body. Notice what it's like to be in your body now. You're going to feel very connected to it. You feel connected to the floor through your feet, connected to the bigger muscles, and there may also be an energetic tingling. So just tuning in, learning to experience your body in a different way. And maybe have a little shake out. Just move the body, however you like. Take a breath in. And sigh it out. From here, again, coming towards the center of your mat, you're going to step your right foot forwards, keeping the right foot aligned with the right hip. Step the left foot back a little bit further and turn the toes out 45 degrees. So there should be a gap between your feet if you're moving them within the same trajectory of the hips. If your back foot becomes behind your front foot, you're going to find it very wobbly. If it's wider, you've got a broad base, this can be very stable. You want to try and keep the feet within the line of the hips. So here, bring your hands to your hips and straighten the front legs, square the hips to face the front of your mat. Going to inhale your arms up to the sky, lengthen through the spine, drop the shoulders. Breathe into your belly. And then as you exhale, you're just going to bend the front knee and reach forwards. Inhaling to come up. Slowly exhaling to reach forwards at an angle. Inhale to come up. A little slower. Again, like the slow-mo button has been pressed, inhale into the belly here. And then very slowly reaching forwards until your body, you've got your back heel, your hips, your shoulders, and the palms on one diagonal. The right hip is drawn back. You're finding your stability here. And you just gazing down at an angle towards the floor. The chin isn't up and the head's not down. The neck is aligned with the rest of the spine. You're breathing down into your abdomen. Breathe in for 4. And breathe out for 6. So finding that rhythm, in 4, out 6, whilst holding your body in a challenging position. This is a variation of Warrior 1. Your mind is completely occupied with the breath. You'll start to feel challenge building, might be a little warm or shaky. Be with it. Be with that experience in your body. You'll feel more grounding. Trust your body is able to support you. Breathing in the energy. When you got past the point you wanted to stop by a couple of breaths, you're going to inhale, straighten the front leg. Step to the top of your mat and pause and observe. Observe the sensations you're experiencing in your body as a result of the posture and the breath. You may find that it feels like your right foot is really anchored or sort of sinking into the ground. So you feel very grounded through the right leg. And a sense of strength in your body. So we'll repeat that on the other side. You're going to take the right foot that feels, the right leg that feels heavier. You're going to step it back. Again, you want this lining up the feet. So the front foot is facing forwards. The back foot is turned out 45 degrees. Straighten the front leg, draw the left hip back. And then inhale the arms up, shoulders down, into the side. As you exhale, you're going to bend the front knee so it comes above the ankle and find that nice diagonal. Inhale to the belly and lengthen. Exhale more slowly into this diagonal from the heel to the fingers. Inhaling up into the belly. Again, begin to press the slow-mo button, slowly reaching forwards. One more time into the belly. Exhaling super slow. Guiding your body into the position. Draw the left hip back, drop the shoulders, gentle glow gaze. Inhaling deep into the abdomen. Exhaling, draw the navel back nice and slowly. Finding your stability here. Anchoring your mind in your breath. Trusting your body to support you. Now, my left side has a little challenge due to an injury, and it's really beginning to shake. And there should never be any sharp or shooting pain, but a muscular challenge, muscular stretch. If anything doesn't suit your body, of course, you can come out immediately. On the breath, inhale, come up, and step to the top. Take a pause. Go and find that both feet now feel really anchored to the earth. So tune into that sensation. Tune into that sensation of safety and groundedness through your feet. If you're probably warmer in your body, really notice the impact of the posture and the breath on your physical body and what's going on. It will help you to create a better relationship with your physical body. And in yoga, that's what we want. We want to come back inwards, not separate ourselves. We're journeying in by the posture and the breath to really come back to who we are within. From here, we're going to move into a twist. So you're going to take, from wherever you're standing, probably at the top of the mat, you're going to come into a nice wide stance. I'm on a circular mat. If you're on a regular shaped mat, you want to turn to face the side of your mat. Take a nice wide stance. The toes are going to point forward and possibly slightly inwards. You may require here a block. If you haven't got one, you can use a brick. You don't necessarily need one. So what you're going to do is you're going to inhale your arms up to shoulder height. As you, again, inhaling to the belly. As you exhale, you're going to bring the right hand down to the floor in front of your face. Maybe you're on a block here. You're going to open the body to the left, drawing the upper shoulder above the lower shoulder. On your inhale, look at the floor, sweep your arm, and hinge up to standing. On your next exhale, slowly bring the left hand down to the floor, perhaps it's on a block, opening the arm, the body up, twisting towards the right. On the next inhale, look at the hand on the floor, sweep the arm to the side, hinge up to standing. Slowly, slowing the exhale breath down to that 6 count. Exhale, reaching up. Take a pause. On the inhale, look at the floor, sweep the arm, hinge to standing. That's an inhale. As you exhale slowly, rotating, twisting, hand to the floor or the block, twist open to the side, look to the sky, hold the breath out. Inhale, look at the floor, sweep the arm, hinge to standing. And coming into our hold. So you're going to bring the right hand down to the mat or the block, twist at the waist, reach the arm up towards the sky. Now you can look towards the sky, but that's quite strong on the neck, so the side is fine. If you need to, you can look down. Staying here, adjusting, make sure the spine is long and then twisted. Breathing into your belly for 4. Exhaling for 6. Holding the breath out for 2. And then again, you breathe in for 4, staying in the posture. Breathing out for 6. Pausing for 2. Stay in the twist. Breathe in for 4. Breathe out for 6. Pause for 2. One more time. In 4. Out for 6. Pause for 2. As your breath comes in, look towards the hand on the mat. Sweep the arms up to the side. Hinge up to standing. The arms by your sides and take a pause. Perhaps you close your eyes to really tune inwards to your body. Notice the sensation that's occurred around the waist where we were twisting. Allow your body to breathe naturally for a moment. And then we'll come to the twist on the other side. So as you inhale to the abdomen, you sweep your arms up to shoulder height. As you exhale, bring the left hand down to the floor in front of the face or onto a block if necessary. Twist and open towards the right. This is a standing twist, so both legs are activated. You're not leaning more to one than the other. You can look to the sky or look out to the side. And begin to breathe into your belly. Breathe in for 4. Breathe out for 6. Draw the navel back towards the spine. Hold the breath out for 2. And again here. In 4. Out for 6. Pausing for 2. Staying, occupying your mind with your breath. The body may begin to shake or become warm, show signs of tiredness. There may be a desire to come out of the posture, to stay in it. Keep your mind with the breath rhythm. In 4. And out for 6. Pause. 2. And then the next time you come to inhale, look down at your hand. Sweep the arms up to the side. Hinge up to standing. And then come to pause in the center. Awareness, perhaps you close your eyes, bring all your awareness into your body. Be aware of the warmth at the navel, strength of your body. Really tuning in with gratitude for the amazing ability of your body and the breath and the combination of physical movement and breath to create calm within. Hop your feet together. Step to the top of your mat. And then just sweep the arms high, lifting, lengthening. As you exhale, gently fold forwards. Step back into a plank position. Press the ground away, push the heels away, breathe into your belly. And breathe out more slowly, just looking at the floor, don't let the head loll. Finding some strength in your body here. You're going to begin to start feeling very quickly some shaking. Keep the control through the breath. You need to lower the knees, you can lower the knees, but try and stay in the plank if you can. You need to make sound. Rage out. And when you're ready to, drop the knees. Lower yourself to the mat and make a pillow with your hands. Rest the forehead. Breathe your belly back into the mat. Just settle. Once again, feel the abdominal breath, the grounding through the front of the body that we started with. The challenge of some of the postures abated. You can sense that ease in your body and a deeper connection with your physical body. Perhaps shifting of the energies around the base of the spine and the pelvis and around the navel. And then from here, just bringing the hands gently underneath the shoulders. And just allow the body to be soft here. You're going to breathe your belly into the mat. And as you do, using muscles of the spine to raise up into a baby cobra. So breathing the belly into the mat. Don't bring the chin forward, keep the neck long. Exhale to come down for 5. Breathe into the belly. Inhale the belly into the mat as you lift the spine off the floor. Exhale slowly down for 6. Inhale to the floor. Breathe your belly into the mat. Lift the heart forwards. And then slowly lowering down. Inhale up, bring your belly into the mat. Press the top of the feet into the floor. Lift the hands off the floor slightly. Breathing in, breathing out for 6. So this is a back bend, but the belly's pressing into the floor, so we're super grounded. Breathing in deeply to your belly, slow exhale. And on your next exhale, lower yourself back down again. You can bring the head to face one side. Breathe your belly into the mat. Soften on the exhale. And then turn the head to the other side, just for a breath. And bringing the hands back under the shoulders. Press into the hands as you guide yourself upright through a table. And here, just take a very slow movement, listening into your body as how it wants to come out of that back bend. So just move organically. Breathe into your belly. Just taking a moment to unravel. Dome gently into a child's pose for a moment. You can bring the arms behind you, rest the forehead on the ground. And here, breathing your belly into your thighs. And from your child's pose, coming back to kneeling, swing the legs out in front of you. Coming in, excuse me, coming into a twist. So you're going to bring, with your legs out in front of you, bring your right leg in towards you. Step the right foot over the left thigh. You want both seat bones to be on the ground, and some of you might want to sit on a cushion or a low block. Bring the hands to the top of the shin and lift. There's an option to lean off to the left and tuck this leg underneath here, keeping this foot grounded. Lift up towards, lift and lengthen the spine. Bring your right hand behind you, so this comes behind the sacrum. It's quite close to the back, you're not leaning away. Lift your left arm up, find length. Twisting to the right, bring the belly past the thigh. The left elbow comes to the outside of the knee and you use it as a lever. Lengthen through the spine, look back behind you over the right shoulder. Take about 10% off the neck so it's easy. And coming back to your breath, deep abdominal breaths here. Breathe your belly into your thigh. Exhale, navel back. Using the same rhythm that we built during the practice. So you're going to breathe in for 4 and breathe out for 6 here. Mind focused on the sensation of the abdomen pressing into the thigh. And then slowly drawing back again. You can close your eyes or take a low gaze. So your attention is drawn internally to the breath, the balancing qualities of the twist. Balancing our energies within, calming everything down. On your next inhale, you'll come back to center. Just taking a pause here. And you can gently counterpose this twist by bringing your hands to the floor over to the left and just like leaning away. This just unravels the twist a little. Coming back up and extend the legs back out again. And then coming to the other side, so bringing your left foot in, stepping the left foot over the right thigh. Again, you can stay here, extend that right leg if your leg is staying out, or lean off to the right and tuck the right leg under. Both seat bones on the ground, or block if you have one. Hands come to the top of the shin, lift and lengthen. Bring your left hand behind the sacrum. This is acting as a prop. If you have long arms, maybe your palm is on the ground. Got short maybe on your fingers, but don't let the shoulders drop. You want the shoulders to remain as level as possible, finding the best position for your body. Lift and lengthen the right arm high. Twist to the left, bringing the belly past the thigh. Elbow comes to the outside of the knee. Press the elbow into the knee, lever yourself into your twist. Look back over your left shoulder. Take a little bit of pressure off your neck. Close your eyes or take a low gaze. Deep breath into your belly, feel it press into your thigh. And nice slow exhale. So perhaps you find the counting helpful in 4 out 6. Eventually you'll just come to the rhythm of a deep abdominal breath in and a slower breath out. Anchoring your mind in the breath. Observing the sensation of the twist in the breath. mind wanders off, come back. Let it follow the breath in and out. Let it be the route that the mind follows. It follows the path of the breath in and out of the body. On your next inhale, come back to center. And again, if you like, you can bring the hands over to the right side and just lean your body down towards the floor. Have a little bit of gentle movement, unravel from the twist here, and then come back up. Extend the legs out in front of you, take a pause. Be aware of the sensation around the waist after the twisting. Finally, we're moving into a forward fold. So here, perhaps you need a soft bend in your knees if your hamstrings are tight. If when you're sitting upright, your pelvis tilts backwards, you may want to sit on a wedge, a cushion, or block. If you can have your legs straight, have them straight, that's wonderful. Inhale the arms up, shoulders down. Breathe into your belly for 4. Exhaling down for 6, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold your toes or your shins. Inhale for 4. Folding back down for 6. So wherever you get to. So perhaps you get here, or perhaps you come all the way down. The most important thing is that you're working with the rhythm of the breath. So as you breathe in, you rise up, make space for the breath in the abdomen. And as you exhale, you draw yourself down into your forward fold, whatever that looks like. Inhaling up for 4. And exhaling down for 6. And once you're in your forward fold, once you found it, and again, perhaps you've got bend in your knees if your hamstrings are tight, whatever it looks like for you, once you're in it, in 4 to the belly. Out for 6, slow exhale, so folding forwards towards the earth. And at the bottom of the exhale, you're going to hold the breath out for a pause of 2. In for 4, out for 6. Hold out for 2. And just keep this rhythm flowing. Abdominal breath, a longer exhale, and a pause at the bottom of the exhale. The mind firmly anchored in the breath rhythm, whether you count or just find the rhythm for yourself. Folding towards the earth, grounded and present in your body, mind slow. Nervous system calm. Coming back to yourself. Next time you come to inhale, find your arms, reach them forwards. Inhale all the way up. Bring the arms down to the floor by your sides. Press the hands into the ground. Inhale, press the ground away. Reach the heels away. And as you exhale, slowly release. Just become aware of the whole of your being. Back of your legs on the floor, your heels, the seat bones, your arms, your hands, spine, your head. Breath flowing in and out. Wondrous support of your physical body connected to the earth, breathing in energy. Tuning inwards. And then from here, find yourself into Shavasana. So coming to lie on your mat with your heels towards the outer edges of the mat. Lying down, palms facing the sky, a little bit away from the body. Find a comfortable position for your head. Perhaps you might want to turn the head from side to side a couple of times, just to loosen through the neck and the head. If you live in a colder climate, you might want a blanket. You also use an eye pillow here or an eye cloth, just for a short while as we drop into Shavasana to integrate everything that we've done with the body, the breath, the mind. Once you've settle into stillness in your Shavasana. And just for a minute, we're going to take those deep abdominal breaths with the slow exhales. Breathe right down into your belly. And as you slowly exhale, just surrender your body to the ground. Draw the energy in with the breath in. And as you release, as you let go of the breath, yield to gravity. Let go, release. Allow yourself to be held by the ground. A couple more of these deep conscious breaths, accepting the breath into your belly, keep it low, and releasing anything you no longer need with the exhale to the earth. Sense the support of the ground beneath you. Now let go of controlling your breath. Allow your body to breathe. Just take a bit of time here to sense the energy that you are within your body. And perhaps you find that a difficult concept, so bring your awareness to the palms of your hands. Don't think about them, don't move them, but be aware of the fingers and the palms of the hands and sense perhaps a tingling or a sensation of the hands. Be aware of the energy of your hands. Allow yourself to find the energy in your arms, the awareness of your arms and shoulders. Bring your awareness down to your feet, the soles of your feet, ankles. I'm aware of those without moving them. It's the energy of your feet, your ankles, your calves, your knees and your thighs. So you're aware of the energy of your legs. You're not thinking about them, you're not moving them, but you're aware of them. Of the pelvis, the lower abdomen, the upper abdomen. And being aware of your chest, your heart space, your neck and your throat. Become aware of your face, of your face and your head. And then just sensing the aliveness of your whole being from the crown of your head to the soles of your feet. And just allow yourself just to soften into an awareness of the energy that you are. Now coming back, sense the body on the ground. Be aware of the contact of your physical body with the earth. And take a deep breath in and sigh it out. Breathe a little bit of life into your fingers and your toes, gently reawakening. A little bit of life into the extremities. Your legs are straight, bring the feet together, point and flex your feet. And on an inhale, sweep the arms above your head, stretching out, point the toes, stretch through the arms, stretching and stretching out. As you exhale, hug your knees into your chest. And then very gently rolling off to your right side. Maybe you need your right arm under your head as a pillow. Just settle there for a moment. Taking a moment for yourself to feel grounded in your body. Transition from the Shavasana state, coming back upright. Just having a moment before you move into breathing, meditation. And pushing yourself upright to sitting. Perhaps you have a prop like a cushion that you can sit on if you need to. For today's practice in meditation and breath work, we're going to just rest the hands, palms facing down. You can join thumb and the tip of the index finger together. Helps with your concentration and with the energetic flow through the body. Tall spine, lifted through the neck, elevated through the crown. So you're creating space for the breath, not curving the upper back, lifting and opening. Coming back into our abdominal breathing, we built and worked on during the practice. So breathing out all of your breath. Breathing in for 4, 2, 3, 4, and out for 6, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold 1, 2. Breathe in for 4, 2, 3, 4. Out for 6, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold 1, 2. In for 4. Out for 6. Hold for 2. In 4. Out for 6. Pause for 2. Keeping this rhythm flowing, finding your rhythm. Perhaps you carry on counting, or perhaps you just get the rhythm. You don't need to count, whatever works for you. Deep abdominal breath in, slower breath out, and a pause at the bottom of the exhale. Begin to notice when you're in that pause, the peace of that space. Become aware of the pause. Explore it. Observe what's going on in the pause, or what isn't going on in the pause. Next time your awareness is in the pause, let go of controlling the breath. Just observe that pause. Keep your awareness in it. And move your awareness, that piece, up to the space mid forehead, about an inch above the middle of the eyebrows. And with gentle, balanced breaths, you're going to breathe your awareness in from the mid forehead into a space a couple of inches into the midbrain. And as you breathe out, bring your awareness from the midbrain to the middle of the forehead, as if you're drawing an invisible line with the breath. So gentle breath in brings the awareness from the mid forehead into the midbrain. And a gentle breath out brings the awareness from the midbrain to the forehead. Moving your awareness, drawing an invisible line between those 2 points. Gentle, rhythmic, controlled, conscious breath. The breath flowing in a rhythmic way abdominally. Awareness moving between the mid forehead and the midbrain. You may begin to notice that there is a movement of energy that's separate to the breath. It has its own rhythm. Keep that breath flowing forwards and back. Observe what happens, observe what goes on. While you may begin to notice that pulsation of energy moving between the 2 points. If you don't worry, it takes a bit of time to build up this awareness. Just keep practicing moving with the breath forwards and back. And whether you do have that pulsation moving or you don't, you're now going to draw that pulsation or your awareness into the midbrain, central, a couple of inches behind the mid forehead. Hold your awareness there. Our third eye point, seat of our soul, of knowing. With all your awareness there, let the body breathe now. And then just allowing the silent mantra Om to unfold from that midbrain space. Repeating that mantra Om, Om, silently within. continue to stay in that present state, one with yourself. Gently bring my hands together at your heart center, bowing in with a deep sense of gratitude for your body, your breath, and energy that you are, and they're coming together, the meeting of all aspects of yourself through this practice.